Hello, welcome to this third video. In this last video, I'm going to illustrate the two remaining procedures, that is, create flag variables from using select menu, and the last one, that is count values within cases. Okay, the first one. First of all, as I always say, please read the document before trying the example, because you need to understand why do we need this kind of procedure, and this is something you're going to learn a written document. The aim of the video is to illustrate the example, okay? Now to explain again the utility of each command. Okay, so let's move to SPSS and try to run the example for this for the case of flag variables using select data menu. Well, the idea here is to create a flag variable with value 1 for this target group, young people being single, female, and current customers, and 0 for the rest. This is something you can try to do using using transform compute variable, or using the standard record procedure, but it will be hard because the condition is not easy. So my tip is to use the select data command. And this is what I'm going to illustrate in the video. Okay, let's move to SPSS. Okay, and then, as I said before, we click on data, select cases. Very good. Okay, here I'm going to select the cases that meet the criteria that I've seen before in the Word document. So I click on if condition is satisfied. I click on F and write a condition to be satisfied. In this case, the condition is something like age. Well, you can directly type here in this white box, or use double click, okay, on the variables. For example, click age. Okay, age below 35. This is the first condition, and I remember that it was marital status equal, and then S. You have to exactly use the words you're using in your variable. So marital is coded as S for singles and M for married people. So you don't write single, obviously you use S, because this is the way you're introducing the values here in this string variable. This is why using a string variable is not a good idea, because you have to remember exactly the words you're using. Okay. Well, the third condition is something like sex equal F, double quotes F. Okay, remember double quotes if you're using string variables. And the last one was kind of account status. Yeah, account status equal current. Okay, current. I think that is correct. Let's take a look. Continue. Well, it looks like I'm selecting cases. It looks like I'm not creating any flag variable, but I'm doing it because if I click OK, what I see, and this is the interesting point, what I see in SPSS in the data tab is that I have this kind of system variable automatically created that takes exactly value 1 for selected cases. Let's take a look here at case 13. This is a selected case. Okay. So this variable says exactly what I wanted to. There's a flag variable 0, 1 with 1 identifying the cases that I consider as targets. Okay, here I have another example. Yeah, case number 29. So the thing is, I can keep this variable in my file. And use it whenever I want to concentrate, or want to focus, or want to distinguish this specific target group. But if you want to keep this variable in your data file, you need to change the name, because this is a kind of system name. And if you make another select, if you run again data select procedure in order to select other group, you will lose this automatic system variable. So what I'm going to do is to change the name of this variable. But here it comes a very interesting tip. Instead of moving to variable view tab here, you can directly switch data view and variable view by double clicking here in this frame. Okay, so you double click here, and here you are in the variable view. If you want to come back to data view, by the way, you click here in this left frame here, click it. Okay, you're again here. Very good. So I repeat, you have to change this name and call this name, this new variable, for example, target young, I don't know, single female current. Okay, something like that. Then you can save your data file and you can keep this variable whenever you want to use it. For example, you can use this variable if you analyze total calls here. Okay, for example, explore total calls. Yeah, total calls. You can use this new variable as a factor. So what you're going to do is to compare this variable for the target group. You're going to compare the target group with the rest of your customers. Okay, when you click OK, you will see it. Yeah, you will see those two groups. Well, I cannot see the other group. Why? Yeah, this is. Yes, because I didn't. Yeah. If I want to compare the target group with the rest, the thing that I did wrong, I need to select all the cases, because my cases is my data file is filter. So data, yeah, this is something you have to do, obviously. Data, select cases, select all cases. Now you can compare your target group and the rest of the customers. The interesting point is that you still having this target flag variable. So now you can compare using this explore command. You can compare this target group and the rest of the. I'm going to click on statistics. You can compare both groups. Okay, using this flag variable. Now we have it. Selected, not selected. Well, this is, my target group and the rest of the customers. If you prefer to change these labels here, selected and not selected, you can do it, obviously. Let's come back to this variable view here. Okay, I'm going to select the labels for this one and the zeros here. Okay, so this is something I can do here. Okay, instead of 0, I can call this non-selected customers, such as for example, maybe young single, what else, female current customers. Okay, change. And for this selected target group, I will call them young single female current customers. Okay, change that. Okay, let's move now to the second sample here, that is how to use count values within cases. Okay, once again, the idea is that you read the document to understand why do we need this count values within cases procedure, and then to see the video. And to understand how to run the procedure in SPSS. Okay, let's do it. It's very easy. In this example, I want to create a variable counting the number of discounts each customer has in the data file. Let's take a look at my data in my SPSS file, data view. Okay, as you can see, you have here two variables that are local calls plans and long distance plans, that basically contains information about the type of price plan the customer has. So what I'm going to do is, what I need in this final example is to create a variable that basically counts the number of discount plans each customer has. For example, in this case, the result will be 0 for this new variable, because there is not discount plans for this customer one here. Okay, in this case, this customer has one discount plan for long distance calls. In this case, this customer has 2 discounts. Okay, so 1 discount, 0 discounts, 2 discounts. This is the idea. How can I create a variable that count the occurrences for a given criteria, that counts within cases? This is the idea. This is a case, and I want to count within this case if I have a value of 0, 1, or 2 discounts. Okay, we have a procedure for that. That is count values within cases, and it's quite easy to use. First of all, I need a name for the new variable, number of discounts, for example, number discounts. Okay, this is a good number. I can use a level here if I want. Okay, and the idea is, well, I have to select the variables in which I'm going to count the occurrences. So the variables in my examples are local plan and LD plan. So I select local plan, that's right, and long distance plan. Okay, and now I have to define the values to be counted. I want to count the number of discounts, so the value to be counted within each case is discount. Okay, define values, and the value I want to, yes, here to I want to count is this one. Okay, if, and that's all. I click on continue, and okay, let's take a look. Let's see if I did it right or not. Yeah, number of discounts, 0 discount, 1. Okay, I'm going to show you a tip. If you want to see if this variable is right or not, I would like to move this variable near the previous, there's local plan and LD plan. So what I'm going to do is simply to drag the variable here. Okay, that's right, drag and drop the variable. So for me it's easy to compare. Here you can see 1 discount, okay, 0 discounts, whoops, 2 discounts. Can you see it? Okay, you can also move the variable in the variable view. Okay, in the variable view you can also drag up. No, you cannot, drag and drop the variable whatever you want. Okay, if you're using the numerical versions of this local plan and long distance plan that I called in the previous exercise log plan new and LD plan new, the procedure is exactly the same. Okay, count occurrences of cases bad. Okay, instead of using those 2 variables, I'm going to use the numerical versions. Let's display that. Okay, that's 2 variables. Okay, log plan new and LD plan new. But now, clearing values counting. And now the values to be counted are value 1, because if I'm not wrong, value 1 was assigned, was a number assigned to discount. Okay, if I'm not sure, I can check here. 1 is discount. So when I define the values to be counted, I use 1 as the value to count. Okay, and simply click OK. I think I can use the same name, I'm not sure. Let's try. I click OK. Change existing variable. Yes, I'm going to change the existing variable, and I have once again the same result. Okay, and that's all.